All right, so this is going to be a little bit of a different video. We talk about all the different things on the farm, but what people don't talk about a lot are the pests, right? So it was just harvest season, and so all the animals that were living in the corn and beans and things like that don't have a home, and so they're looking for a place to live. And our home and our outbuildings are a pretty nice place. So they've got lots of there's a roof over their head, there's some warmth and shade and things like that. So we have a bit of a mice problem at the farm, and so I am on my way to pick up a couple of barn cats that will help remedy that situation. So I'm told we're getting a few-year-old male and then a couple-month-old female. So then I am going to go grab them. There's an awesome program where they pick up feral cats and they provide them a home. It's called a working cat program. So if you live on a farm and you need some security and some pest control, I highly recommend reaching out to your local animal rescue, because they probably have some feral cats. That's what these are. These are feral. They were captured outdoors. That's where they've been living, and so we're trying to find them a place to live and give them some food and a home. So that's kind of the whole idea. So they give them to you. They're already spayed and neutered and all that other good stuff, so you don't need to worry about them reproducing. All you need to do is provide them a loving home and some food. So I'm gonna go grab those, and then we'll drive to the farm, and you guys can see how that is all gonna work out. We'll do some videos of them getting introduced to the farm and acclimated to everything that we have there. All right, so we've made it to the farm. See, we're at the farm. So this is our storage shed, I guess. Basically, it's got all the cardboard that we use for the worms that we've collected over the last month. So now we have these two lovely cats that we've brought with us. So this is the male. He's a little bit older. You know, the cage is open, dude. So let's see if I can. About as happy as one could be after a 2-hour car ride. I get it. So I'm gonna get them set up. Here is the female. She's a little more shy. I can show you. There she is, hiding back there. So we'll pull them out. I'm gonna start to play with them, get them acclimated, get some litter boxes and some food set up because I'm sure they're starving. And then we'll start getting them used to the place. Okay, so it's been an hour or so since we put the cats in their cages. It looks like they're friends with each other. Let's see if they're friends with me. Hey guys, how you doing? You being grumpy? Say hello. No? Give me an angry look. Yeah. Someday we'll be friends. Maybe not today. This guy's a little bit older. A little bit angrier. That's right, they'll come around. It's only been a day. They were taken away from home where they were out on the streets. So this will hopefully be better for them. We'll see. So we are back with the cats. Oh, so they have been introduced to their cages, and there we go. So this girl cat, this angry looking guy is the boy cat, and we are working on getting them acclimated to us because, like I said, they are feral. So these were found out on the streets. They were thugs. I think they were in a gang. He had been out for 4 or 5 years, I think.
Yeah,
they think.
He's about 4 or 5 years old.
She's about a year, maybe.
Mommy just knocked over it.
But
we
were told that he wasn't we were under the impression he wouldn't warm up, but he is quite very much enjoying some pets and some cuddles. Here, do you want to
So he's a pretty happy guy.
We did not expect in day one that he would be willing to let me come into his cage. It was a little bit scary. Not quite sure if I was going to survive it. But here we are, becoming friends. Do you want more? Yeah.
And these will be our barn cats, or 2 of our barn cats.
We have 3 more coming in about 3 weeks that are a little bit younger than our little girl here. This little guy is 4 and 5 years old, and the girl is apparently just under a year. She has the most beautiful colors and is apparently as soft as could be. I have not yet touched her. Yeah. So what you'll notice is we got them from an organization that does a trap and release. They also foster kittens that will become good house pets. But when you have a feral cat who's going to be let back out in the wild, what they do is they tattoo their stomachs so that if they're trapped again, they don't get fixed again. But they also tip their ears. So this little guy, you can see his ear. I don't know if Gwen can get in well enough, but his ear is tipped right here. The lighting's not super great. So they just take off the top little portion of the ear. Our little girl here has a very small tipping of her ear. But that way you can tell from a distance that that cat has already been fixed. And in the past, when we've gotten all of our cats that we have, our 3 indoor cats have been feral cats. 2 of them we got 3 years ago, and they were going to be released, but the person who had found them didn't want them to be released, so we ended up taking them in. So they were tipped. Generally, when they're going to be fostered out and then adopted for an indoor house pet, they don't get tipped. But they were feral, they were scared, they were frightened. So it takes a lot of time to get a feral cat to accept humans. So we did not expect that I would be able to get into this cage today with this guy, especially given how vocal he is and how unhappy he was earlier. But it's looking like we were thinking we were going to have some pretty angry cats with us. But it appears that we might have a little friendly guy here on our hands after all.
We also have a scaredy cat.
Today is day 3 with the cats, right? We picked them up Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes. So we have given them names. We have got them coming to us. Well, the boy cat coming to us. So this, we're going to name him Tom, because he's supposed to be a tomcat, but apparently the story has changed, and he's not actually a tomcat. Somebody captured him outside, said he was feral, wanted him euthanized, and the place that they dropped him off doesn't euthanize cats. And so they sent him to the place where we got him, and they said that he's feral, not very friendly, probably won't like anybody, and here we are. He's pretty awesome. So that is Tom, right there, playing with Daphne. And then we're going to name her Chloe, because she seems like a Chloe. She is definitely feral, and we're still working on her. She'll be nice to us soon, hopefully. We'll see.